Well, Nottingham Forest unchanged. It's also the side which won 3-2 at White Hart Lane 2.5 weeks ago. But there will be no complacency amongst these players because the competition for places is likely to increase in the very near future. Transfer talks today with Leicester's Gary McAllister and David Curry of Barnsley. Brian Clough may be about to spend another £2 million. Spurs have paid Forest the compliment of rearranging their defensive strategy tonight, with Gary Mabbutt a key figure in that respect on his return after missing his first match of the season last Saturday. Mabbutt will operate as a third centre-back behind John Polston and Steve Sedgley. Still no Paul Gascoigne, though he's here tonight very much in the role of cheerleader. Gary Lineker looking for his first goal of the new decade, but he did finish the 80s with 2 against Forest. The referee, Alan Seville from Birmingham. There's so little to choose between these two clubs at the moment. Almost identical records in the league. They've both fallen at the first hurdle in the FA Cup. And they've both had difficulties reaching this stage of the Littlewoods competition against clubs from lower divisions. Thorstvedt didn't play in the league match between the two clubs at the end of December. He's put his injury problems behind him. It's Pearce who met the ball. Then Polston for Tottenham. Spurs very concerned about the runs of Steve Hodge, a player they know well from midfield. Hodge had darted forward then, but the ball didn't come his way. Hauwe throws it straight onto the head of Pearce. It's well read by Samways, but he didn't actually make contact with the ball. Brian Laws. Both Forest fullbacks love to come forward. Jensen has got 1 or 2 tricks in his repertoire. And so too has Gary Lineker. He's away from Walker. He's in on Sutton, who blocked it, but Stewart follows up and puts it wide. So Lineker's disappointment, and the 2 England players were involved, Walker and Lineker, and Gary Lineker led the race, had the chance. Sutton did very well to keep it out, and Paul Stewart was flying up in support, never really in control as he tried to deal with the rebound, but it was a great chance for Tottenham. Now Pearce. Clough taking over from Parker. Wilson wide to the right. Laws is a little closer to Nigel Clough. Clough again. He has been criticised for a lack of pace, but he's got such a sharp brain, he can change his pace effectively, as you saw then. Tottenham are glad to snuff out that little incision into their defending by Clough. Crosby, Laws, Hodges darting into the centre, Laws shoots, the bounce wasn't totally comfortable for Thorstvedt. He's a very clean striker of a ball, Brian Laws. And he scored here on Saturday against Millwall. Thorstvedt got right behind it. Parker. Crosby, who missed out on the Littlewoods Cup experience last season. He made a chance there for Jensen. He had to take it quickly at the near post, but you saw from his reaction that he was disappointed. Crosby was too elusive for Tottenham here. Might not have been the kindest bounce that Jensen got. Stewart trying to link up with Lineker again, and Parker and Laws now for Forest. Crosby staying through the middle. That's a great run by Laws, which ends with a pass to Clough, and now has him back involved again. Crosby. Oh, and Lineker calling for help, and then luring Walker forward and finding Samways on the run. Kicks. Samways has the signal. And he has the ball again. Allen. He's met by the head of Walker. Oh, and Allen's pushed it back, and Thomas rather got in his way. And Parker clears. And Polston did well to stop that being eased on towards Jensen by Crosby. But the two are involved here for Nottingham Forest. Jensen looks left. And Clough has stolen away from the defenders. He looks up to see what's on. 10 minutes to go to half-time. Loitering on the left again. And Polston backpedaling. Pearce can keep Forest going forward. Jensen, and it was hooked away in the nick of time by Mabbutt. Laws. Tottenham trying to hold a line on the edge of the area. They've got to retreat now. Orlickson. Crosby must score and does. A goalkeeping catastrophe for Eric Thorstvedt. And Nottingham Forest haunt him again as they did on his debut for Tottenham at White Hart Lane last season. He dropped the ball faithfully then, and he's done it here. And Gary Crosby gleefully hammers Forest into the lead. 9 minutes now to go to half-time, and Forest have got a crazy goal, really. All credit to Crosby for running on there. But in fact, Thorstvedt seemed to collide with his own player, Pat Van and Hauwe. And the outcome then was inevitable. He doesn't lack courage. Pearce. Clough wins it in the air, cleared by Mabbutt. 2 against 3 in Forest's favour. That's momentarily changed, but then Laws asked Orlickson to chase on, and Mitchell Thomas has made an error this time. No penalty. Orlickson went down, and Thorstvedt came out fairly. But Thomas was certainly to blame with the headed back pass that didn't reach its target. Well, Forest felt it should have been a penalty, and Alan Sedgley had a good look at it from about 30 yards away, and decided to let play go on. Brandon Howe's cross. Away by Clough. It's amazing, Tottenham start the second half, a goal down, and a demoralising goal too. And they put in plenty of good work to find a goalkeeping error going against them. That's what they've got to try and put right now against the holders of the Littlewoods Cup. Lineker. Brave header from Chettle. Orlickson gave up studies to be a lawyer to become a full-time player in England. Oh, and Jensen tussling here with Sedgley. Crosby coming in. Orlickson. Crosby still there. committed work by Nigel Jemson down the Forest right in the end came to nothing. Nottingham Forest looking for the insurance of a second goal. And they might have had it a moment or two ago. Spurs throw. Stewart using his strength and a little bit of stealth with the pass. Lineker. That's Hauwe. Cross, brought out by Parker, made off by Crosby, who goes for the return from Clough. Mabbutt's had to come across, but Forest now getting players up in support. Jemson let it run, Parker's in for a goal! Nottingham Forest have swept forward again, and this was authentic. Parker, who makes the habit out of scoring against Tottenham, has done the trick once more. Crosby very much involved, so too was Jemson, who let that run. Must have had a call from Parker, and he's a very tidy finisher. This really could be the crucial goal on the night. Into the second half from Gary Parker. 2-0 to Nottingham Forest. Hodge, and here they come again. Jemson's gone to the right. Faced by Mabbutt. Parker again galloping up. Here he is. I get the feeling amongst the Forest players that they would love Jemson to get one for himself. He's seen off Lee Chapman now, who's moved on to Leeds. And here he is, Nigel Jemson. Makes good movement off the defender towards the near post. The provider of the sight of goal this time. Meanwhile, down on the touchline, there is a problem here with a change of linesman. Is it, or a change of referee, in fact? Alan Seville has gone off. Senior linesman is Kenneth Leach. And the fourth official who gets his moment of glory on the line is Stephen Ward. Laws. Lineker should reach this, does, scores, 2-1, Tottenham are back in it. Still half an hour to go. And when they really needed the arch opportunist to deliver, he has done so. And he's doing pretty well against Des Walker tonight, particularly then in off Sutton. Here's Howells. Some flutters now in Forest hearts. David Howells, who's got a couple of goals recently for Tottenham, coming from midfield. Howells himself trying to flick it on. That's Sedgley. Thomas. Lineker's cross, didn't fancy catching it. Hauwe. Oh, and look at the room for Paul Allen. Oh, and Sutton has made a great rescue then. Maybe Forest were expecting Pat van den Hauwe to cross it, but they all moved away from Paul Allen, and Sutton was the saviour. Van den Hauwe. Space for Parker. There's bound to be room for Forest, because Tottenham have still got the chase on in an attacking sense, but can Forest put it to telling advantage? Not here. Van den Hauwe at Pearce. Oh, what a collision. That was worth the journey. Two of the tough men of the First Division, and I think they both enjoyed it. That was tonight's equivalent of the heavyweight championship of the world. No quarter Arsenal given. Clough. Jensen going to the left, but it was intercepted by Polston. Hoisted in by Van den Hauwe. Stewart making a real nuisance of himself. Samways has the shot! And the goal was prevented by the fingertips of Sutton. In the league game here last season, Tottenham really came from behind to win it. They've still got a lot to do to achieve that here, but they're looking for parity. It nearly came from Vinnie Samways. Sedgley hits another long one forward. Stewart was firm in his resolve to meet it. Van den Hauwe, and now Allen. They are getting closer and closer. And Nottingham Forest's position, which seemed so sound a few minutes ago, is looking a little perilous now. It's touched off by Lineker. Allen returns it. Lineker's in there, and Sutton plucked it from his very eyebrows. Rice replaces Toddy Orlickson. Already the jokes are out at the City Ground that if David Curry does sign here, Brian Rice will be the perfect partner for him. I'll leave you to judge that one for yourselves. Lineker. Now, what can Stewart do? Finds Samways, and Sutton is the difference between Forest and losing the lead again. There's been a sequence of saves here by Steve Sutton at crucial times, particularly from Tottenham's midfield players. Jump by Pearce. Sedgley. Sheffield hasn't played it very far. Allen. Thomas. Desperate moments these for Nottingham Forest. Oh! And a cracking goal from Sedgley. Out of nothing. It's 2-2 with 10 minutes left, and not even Sutton, in prime form as he's been tonight, could stop that one. Maybe didn't see it too well at the near post. There were so many bodies back for Forest, but Sedgley skimmed it through the pack. And it's really the first minute in which Tottenham have actually settled for a draw. They've been so positive, thinking that 2 goals could easily become 3. They do them nicely. They take the holders of the Littlewoods Cup back to White Hart Lane for a replay next Wednesday. A great recovery, confirmed by Steve Sedgley's equaliser. And it was Gary Lineker's goal that gave Tottenham hope at a crucial stage after 2 Garys for Nottingham Forest. Crosby and Parker seemed to have sent Forest through to the semi-finals. Nottingham Forest 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2.
Gary, first of all, you come here really with a side geared to defend a little bit, and yet, and you've done pretty well for 35 minutes. How much of a blow was it to concede a goal, the nature of which was pretty catastrophic for the goalkeeper?
It's just one of those things. I think the important thing was to get on with it and just forget that. In the cup, you always worry probably a little bit more than you would normally. But I don't think they'd looked particularly dangerous before they scored, and we'd had a couple of chances. So it was just one of those things that happen in football. I mean, he's been playing really well, and he makes a mistake, but that's it. I thought he showed a bit of character after that and made some good saves. So the important thing was not to let that worry us and carry on.
Well, what about the replay, bearing in mind that it's only 2.5 weeks ago that, despite your 2 goals, Forest won 3-2 at White Hart Lane?
I think cup football's different. Anything can happen, but we're just delighted at the chance to have another go at them. After being 2-0 down, things look obviously very difficult. We're just pleased to get them at home. We'll be a full house, and I'm sure we'll be really wide up for that one.
And you obviously relish the East Midlands air back near your Leicester home tonight.
I think it's the first goal I've ever scored here, if I'm not mistaken, so I was perhaps due one, and it came at an important time.